and marched for their rights on International Women's Day. Previous marches have been met with various attacks from men, but these women were determined to march. Some women in Pakistan are still unaware of even their basic rights. Various groups have dedicated their efforts towards educating women about those rights and fighting for them. For example, they are now being taught about labor laws and fair wages. Speaking of education in Pakistan, women have been denied a chance to get an education due to various circumstances and leaders. Now, Pakistan is slowly working towards increasing education opportunities for women. Programs have been introduced in Pakistan that offer a certain yearly stipend for families with girls enrolled in school. This female school stipend program is also targeted to families in districts with low literacy rates. More schools are also opening that have free tuition for children for lower-income homes. More women in Pakistan are fighting for the right to an education. Malala is one of the most well-known advocates for equal educational rights. Laws have also recently been created to protect women's safety in Pakistan. The Protection of Women Against Violence Bill was passed in 2016 and deems violence against women a crime. It also created a toll-free abuse reporting phone hotline for women to report abuse or violence, and it constructed a variety of shelters for women and children to go when necessary. New laws mean hopefully more enforcement. Domestic violence offenders are now expected to face up to a year in prison, and repeat offenders will face up to 2 years of incarceration due to these changes. Will these changes in law create better conditions for women in the future? Chairwoman of the Human Rights Commission of Pakistan said, "The change in law would only make a difference if there is effective enforcement and the legislature continues to engage with the issues and ensures oversight." Public transportation safety is also an issue for women in Pakistan. There are groups who have acknowledged this issue and are taking steps to improve it. Safety for women is being audited on public transportation, and groups are coming up with ways to keep them safe. Buses that are exclusively for women are also being created. Healthcare for women is another area where Pakistan needs improvement. Healthcare workers in Pakistan are now receiving training for women-centered healthcare. They are also receiving education for how to deal with victims of abuse and rape. Pakistani women also haven't always had a place in politics. Many women have not been allowed to vote, serve in office, and have been denied the opportunity to even get an ID card that enables them to do either one of those things. Pakistan has, in theory, allowed women to vote since 1956, yet it still ranks among the last in the world in female election participation. Pakistan's 2018 election saw an increase of 3.8 million newly registered women voters. The dramatic increase follows a 2017 law requiring at least a 10% female voter turnout to legitimize each district's count. There have also been women who have been voted into office in Pakistan. There have been women in the Senate and the Parliament, and even a woman who served as the Prime Minister. Today, women in Pakistan are redefining roles despite resistance from the state, religious institutions, and even other women. There are many challenges that still exist for women in Pakistan. Change is slow and not always fluid, but change continues to happen. Educating and creating leadership opportunities for women in Pakistan are events that will continue to help Pakistan evolve into a country with equal rights for women. So, why should you care about the future rights of women in Pakistan? Just like Malala once wisely said, "We cannot succeed when half of us are held back." Thank you for taking the time to watch my presentation. Here are my references.